Yo! Welcome back to episode number 5 of Storm Center. It is finally here. We have my boy. Oh my God, you guys, you have no clue how hard this has been to get this podcast to actually work.
Yeah.
This man has been through it in the last week,
Yeah.
but we're here finally. This file's not going to corrupt. We got it. I fixed everything, so we should be good to go, dude. We're going to get into it today. We're going to debate. We're going to have a great episode. You guys need to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, share with your friends, family, everybody. Let's blow up. Let's get big. Chris, boy, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, bro.
Appreciate it.
It's a damn time. It is.
The file corrupted, and then I got COVID, so...
Literally, file corrupted. 2 days later, he got COVID.
I got COVID, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, there's nothing you could do about it. So, we're
No,
here, though.
I'm good now.
We're here.
All good.
We had a big week in the NFL. We had some very sad stuff happen, but we will talk about that stuff. Well, let's hop into it. Thursday night, we had Minnesota going to Philly and lose to the Eagles. Honestly, the Vikings gave them a game. The Eagles did dominate most of the time. DeAndre Swift went off.
To be honest, I'm not impressed.
With the Eagles?
Philadelphia so far.
Me neither. I'm not either. That's
But-
not an impressive win. They need to step up that game to impress us offensively. I feel like their defense played good against that good offense. Their defense did what they could do. They were having a hard time getting off the field because, I mean, Justin Jefferson is that boy, and Jordan Addison's looking fantastic this year.
Yeah, for sure.
But Philly is 2-0, but they don't look like a 2-0 team right now.
They don't look anything like what they used to, and I'm not very...
And Vikings fans, I wouldn't panic yet. You guys are 0-2, but you guys are putting up a lot of points.
No, you guys are just running into very solid teams.
Yeah,
so
you're
it's
just
not
kind of
like,
getting short in the sticks. I think the Vikings are going to bounce back pretty soon, though. They'll bounce back and
think they'll be
recover.
all right.
Yeah, they'll be okay. I don't think they'll win the division. I think it's the Lions' division this year. But I could see them as a playoff team. I think you guys still do make the playoffs.
I don't know about that, but the NFC is pretty weak.
Yes.
So I wouldn't doubt it, but,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Next game, we had Atlanta have a hell of a comeback in the fourth quarter to beat the Packers. I did predict this game correct. I'm so happy that I called this.
You did, yeah.
Atlanta, man, they looked fantastic. Desmond Ridder is mid. He's mid.
Jordan Love's not mid, though.
Jordan Love's not mid. Jordan Love looks
Love's not mid. He
absolutely
looks pretty good.
fantastic on the pack. He's ready. That's all we could say. Is
Yeah.
he took that next step.
When we talked about this game last week, I did have Green Bay winning.
I had
but the Falcons look not...
Bijan, man.
They look good. I
Bijan.
mean, Drake London looks good, too.
Bijan had over 100 yards on the ground. Looks fantastic. Their head coach Arthur Smith has big cojones though, going for it on fourth down.
But I have a really bad feeling. Sorry about that defense. The defense is very mid.
Yeah,
and
Jesse Bates looks fantastic.
Jesse
though.
Bates looks like his
he
old
meshed,
self.
and AJ Terrell. Their secondary is good. Their linebackers are a little short down.
But the whole division looks not terrible.
Everyone thought that. I honestly thought this division was going to be the worst in football, and they have 2-0 teams
it
right
still
now.
kind of is, but
Yeah,
but-
I think all these teams are going to kind of come back to earth, and it's going to.
yeah, it's only week 2, so it's
Yeah.
like, you know. But
Yeah.
no, I'm not. I'm very. I had Bijan winning Offensive Rookie of the Year,
And it's looking like
and
that's
it's
going.
looking
It
like
looks
it's
like a
probably
lock.
gonna happen.
The Vegas odds for that was a lock,
If it's not him, it'll probably be Addison
or Anthony
or
Richardson.
Anthony Richardson.
It's between
But
those three.
We'll see.
Zay Flowers looks good too.
Zay Flowers was great. Yeah.
It's between those four.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure
It depends on who stays healthy. I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be AR because this boy takes hits like a mofo.
Yeah.
He needs to start sliding. He ended up getting hurt in the next game we're talking about. The
Yes.
Colts went to Houston to beat the Texans. Whatever.
Yeah, this was a dumb game. I didn't really.
But
pay attention to it.
Anthony Richardson though, he does need to start sliding. He does need to start containing his body because these NFL hits are going to get to him and it's going to hit him bad.
Yep.
He's so athletic. He's big, but we don't see Herbert dropping his shoulder into people, and Herbert's 6'6".
Well, he also true.
So, and Herbert's not as athletic as Anthony Richardson. I'm not saying that, but
No, yeah.
he's big, though. That's what I'm saying. Like you don't see these big quarterbacks in the NFL, these guys that have been in the league a couple years doing this because these hits can take a toll on you. And he is in
Yeah.
concussion protocol. He's probably going to be out for a couple weeks because of this. Let Gardner Minshew cook, I guess, is what they're going to do.
well, it's good for Indianapolis because I hate to break it to some people, but Gardner Minshew is actually not that bad of a backup.
No,
he's
no,
actually
not at all.
used to be a starter.
Yeah,
so,
he's one of the better backups in the league.
yeah, and it seems like the Colts. I know it's the Texans and everything, but when it comes to the defense, the Colts actually did not look bad.
No, they haven't looked back-to-back weeks. The Colts have looked pretty good.
Yeah,
the Colts looked like they looked pretty well.
They won't make the playoffs, but they'll definitely.
They're not gonna. I could see them a 7-win team, 8-win team this year.
For sure, it just depends on how Jacksonville looks, but
Houston
that division's weak too.
And Houston, they're bad, but C.J. Stroud looks fantastic. C.J. Stroud is gonna have a good year.
Yeah,
he looks good. Right. He looks good. Next game, this was a hell of a game. This probably was one of the best games of the week. Seattle goes into Detroit and beats the Lions. All I could say is I told you so.
In overtime.
In OT. I said this was going to happen. This isn't a hit the panic button for the Lions. Games like this happen.
Yeah. No,
you're going to get beat by a worse team. Seattle's not as good as a team then, but Seattle actually looked like how Seattle should this year. Instead of what they did against the Rams at home. Geno Smith looked a lot better. Kenneth Walker had a great game, fantastic game on the ground. Mm-hmm. They run the ball, they're going to be a scary team in the NFC, in my opinion. They'll be a hard team to beat.
For sure. I agree. I don't think Detroit needs to panic at all.
No,
I think
not
they're
at all.
going to be okay.
Yeah, they.
I think Seattle will definitely be one of those dark horse teams, but they are not going to beat San Francisco.
Oh no, no. We'll talk about the Niners. Yeah. Dude, oh, Jesus.
But, no, I mean, it was a good game. I saw bits and pieces of it, but it looked pretty good. I like Geno Smith. I've always liked him. He just gets hurt a lot.
Yeah. So, this is where this podcast is going to take a little bit of a turn, guys.
Yeah.
We had the
I got a lot of things to say.
The Chargers going to Tennessee and lose to the Titans, 24-27. So, I'm not panicking, I'll say. I'm just pissed off. And I'm sorry for my language. But what are we doing? We let the Titans score 27 points on us. What are we doing? And Derrick Henry didn't even go crazy.
No.
We were getting...
He didn't look very good.
Our corners, bro. Oh, my God. You guys are playing like frauds. You look like Division II corners. You look like you played for my high school team, bro.
Yeah.
You guys get beat deep by DeAndre Hopkins. You're getting beat deep by these... But, like, what are you doing, dude? You guys need to play back on these plays. It's third and long, and we're press coverage.
Yeah. I will say this.
Brandon Staley, bro.
I did some research on it. The Chargers this year are the first team to go 0-2 that have scored 50-plus in the first two games with no turnovers, and they're 0-2. They're the
NFL
first
history,
team
yeah.
ever to do it.
Yeah, I saw that.
So it's not the offense.
Herbert looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Kellen Moore's doing a
Joshua Kelly, I love.
He had a bad game.
Dotson looked good.
Kelly had a bad game because we went against good run defense and we were missing Eckler.
But Dotson, that undrafted guy, looks great too.
The missing of Eckler hurt us this game. Yes.
Sure.
But dude, we don't go into Tennessee and lose if we want to make a run in the playoffs this year. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I hate to say it, but this is what I was gonna say. If we end up losing
next week,
I'm done with the head coach. I can't.
I'm
done with Staley.
Honestly, if we start 0-3 with this defense,
you have all this talent. You have all this money that you've given to everyone, to J.C. Jackson,
Joey Bosa,
traded for Khalil Mack, just extended Derwin James a couple years ago, just extended Joey Bosa again. Then you give Herbert for 2 weeks the biggest contract we've ever seen, and you guys are 0-2. This is not the players' problem. They're all balling out. They're doing great.
It's the play call.
It's the play calls, and it's just ridiculous.
Why are we running screen after screen after screen?
So many, the same plays, and it's just like, and when I find out that Kellen Moore, a guy that has written a book on offense in the NFL, is not making the play calls, you got a problem. So, if we do not, I'm giving him a really tight leash right now. If we lose another couple games, like 1 out of 2 in the next 3 weeks, we're done. I can't with him anymore. It's not the players. Everyone's doing great. It's just, it's ridiculous. I'm done. How are you going to lose to Tennessee if we have dominated them for the last few years? And we have, that.
How do we get beat deep by this? How do we just let everything go over our heads?
And
we contain Derrick Henry, too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We usually would have lost this game because Derrick Henry runs for 180 yards.
I will say that, though. Our run defense has gotten a lot better from last year.
Our run defense has looked fantastic this year, and I'm enjoying that. Our run game, too, but we did play against a good D-line, so we didn't run the ball as well. But Herbert overthrew for 300 yards. Zero turnovers. He hasn't thrown a pick yet.
No, we have not had any turnovers, and we've had 60-plus points. We're the first team ever to do that.
And we're 0-2.
The first 0-2 team ever to do that. 60-plus, no turnovers.
So I'm not hitting the panic button.
No, I'm not.
We'll talk about our.
We definitely need to. We need to start looking for someone.
They need to adjust. That's my thing. Brandon Staley needs to adjust to Kellen Moore. He has not adjusted to him
because he doesn't listen. He's not a guy he's never been a guy like that.
Yep. He needs to let his ego calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
And let Kellen Moore run his offense. Let Kellen Moore do his thing on offense.
Yeah.
Let him take control of all play calling.
Yeah.
And Staley's was a defensive coordinator for the Rams, and they were one of the best defenses in the NFL.
100%. Yeah.
So if anything, help the defensive coordinator with play calling because defense hasn't had it. He has let defensive coordinator call all the plays. All the defensive coordinator.
I think he's calling.
No. Defensive coordinator's called most of the plays.
Okay.
And it's his first year as being a defensive coordinator.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Brandon Staley, bro, you were a defensive coordinator. You need to take that extra step up, call defensive plays, let Kellen Moore run the offense.
Yeah.
That's as simple as that.
Yeah,
and if you don't, we are going to not make the playoffs this year, and you're going to lose your job.
Unless he already is, and he's playing a part in the defensive calls. I have never been sold on him.
Me neither.
I
wanted Sean Payton.
When I first heard that he was hired a few years back, like 3 years ago, I was like, okay, well, he probably won't last very long.
Nope. Honestly, I'm going to say it. Anthony Lynn is a better head coach.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, offensively, especially.
Yeah, but he was an offensive coordinator, though.
Yeah, but then why is our defensive head coach calling offensive plays?
I'm defending your point. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
Is that he was the same thing? Is that we had a good defense calls with Anthony Lynn, but then when it came to offense, we just couldn't do shit. You know what I mean? Like we were having low scoring games. We never have low scoring games. We scored 34 points last week, and then we scored 24. You know, it's not
the Miami game.
No, that was a great game.
It happens, bro. Those games like that happen. But Tennessee, I'm like, bro, you guys got to stop getting in these close fights, and you got to pull away.
But I'm telling you right now, if we end up going like 8-9, 9-8, and do not make the playoffs, Brandon Staley is gone. I'm done with him.
Yeah, he'll get fired. He'll lose his job.
Maybe Kellen Moore can be the head coach. I probably prefer that way more. But
honestly, yeah. All right, let's move on. I knew this was going to happen. My dad even said this was going to happen. The Bills at home against the Raiders. Coming back angry, slapped them in the face, and we knew this was going to happen. Mm-hmm. The Bills are the Bills. They looked fantastic. Josh Allen is Josh Allen. Mm-hmm. Let's stop. The Raiders just got unlucky in this situation, drawing the Bills after that game they had in Week 1. You know?
Yeah.
If the Bills didn't come in, one in New York, one against the Jets, I think the Raiders would have played them a lot tighter. Mm-hmm. The Bills came in with the fact of, we're going to blow you out because we're pissed. That's simple as that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they were definitely pissed about last week.
And Josh Jacobs running for -2 yards.
Yeah, and I have him on fantasy too, so it kind of sucked.
Like, dude, come on, bro.
But I don't remember who I had winning this game. I think I had
the Bills.
I think I had actually Vegas to win the game because I just liked the way that they looked. But they have completely lost my. And I'm not saying this because I'm a Chargers fan, but I'm just saying I'm not a believer now.
It's time to hit that complete reset button.
Josh McDaniels is not a right fit for that team, and it just sucks because, you know, they had such a high promise with John Gruden and Henry Ruggs looked like he was going to be a dog, but
and then all that happened.
It just sucks, you know.
The Raiders are Raidering. Typical Raider.
I mean, hey, who knows? They might come back and they might play good. And
well, yeah, I don't know who they play next week. We'll see whenever we get into our week 3 predictions.
I know who we play next week.
I do too.
We play Minnesota.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Okay. I understand I got this game wrong. The Chiefs beat the Jags in Jacksonville, but Kansas City looked bad. Jacksonville looked bad. Mm-hmm. Both teams looked bad.
Yeah, it was not a very. We both
thought it was going to be a close game shootout.
We both thought it was going to be a crazy shootout, close game.
It should have been
30-28 or whatever. But
both offenses.
I was actually bored watching this game. So
we were bored watching. I was bored watching Patrick Mahomes and Trevor Lawrence play.
Yeah,
and that says something. That's how boring this game was.
I was not a fan of this game, but I predicted Kansas City coming back and winning. I
didn't. That, they shouldn't have won this game with how they played.
No, absolutely not.
Jacksonville shouldn't have won this game with how they played. They should have tied with how bad both these teams looked.
But out of the two teams, I thought Jacksonville looked a little bit better.
Yeah,
but either
Kansas
way,
City
they both looked really bad.
Yeah, Kansas City shouldn't have won this game. This was a game that the Chiefs should not have won, and you guys won. Congrats. You need to bounce back next week and look better because you guys do not look good right now.
No.
Simple as that.
None of them do. No, both of them don't look good at all. But we'll see. I mean, the Chiefs always, have that little push from week 3 to week 7. We all know what it is. So
yeah. Next game, we got the Ravens going into Cincinnati and beating the Bengals. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think we both predicted the Ravens to win this game.
I had the Ravens winning this game.
We both did.
I think my score was the closest because I said it was going to be 27-21.
Yeah,
so
I think I said 34-31.
Yeah, you said like a really high scoring game. I'm mad. Joe Burrow has completely robbed the Bengals of $270 million.
I'm not going to say that yet because this.
Are you kidding? Are you serious?
Hold on. This is how the Bengals started last year.
Okay.
They started 0-3 last year.
They still lost.
They went to the playoffs and went to the AFC Championship.
And what happened in the AFC Championship?
Yes, they lost, but still, I'm not going to say it's highway bank robbery. Joe Burrow.
It's looking like it.
Right?
Joe Burrow looks god awful.
Joe Burrow's
now he's hurt again, and he's done the same thing with his calf. And I'm pretty sure, like I predicted, that they probably jumped the gun on him. He probably was still hurt, and then now he aggravates the calf.
100%. I genuinely, I'm not gonna say it was robbery. I still think Joe Burrow's a great quarterback.
Well, I think he's still great. I think he's still top 3, 5, whatever you want to call him. But he's not looking good. I'm not
this
very
year.
happy.
No, they're not looking good at all.
No.
I'm pissed off. Jamar Chase.
I know it's still week 2, but
Jamar Chase is one of my favorite receivers, bro. Like, let's get him.
He looks bad too. He doesn't look good.
T. Higgins had a great game though.
T. Higgins looked good.
He bounced back. My dad had him in fantasy, and he won because of T. Higgins. Yeah. But T. Higgins had a good game.
And the Baltimore, one key thing, I know that Baltimore won, but the one key thing is I'm just going to say, OBJ, I love you.
It's time to hang him up.
It's time to hang him up, dude. You're hurt again, and I cannot stand it. I can't. And you look like you can barely run out there. You gave me a cool memory when I was little, but I'm done. I can't do it anymore.
Let's be real. I'm gonna.
He was already washed.
I'm gonna have a hot take right now. Odell has been the most overrated receiver in the NFL for the last 5 to 10 years.
I wouldn't say overrated.
No.
Properly.
Because people were saying after he made a spectacular catch. But that boosted that man for people to say he was one of the best receivers in the NFL.
The seasons that he had after that weren't bad.
Statistically, though, he wasn't even a top 5 receiver.
Are you saying career-wise? Or are you saying like
no? The seasons that people were saying he was the best receiver in the NFL. Statistically, he wasn't even top 5. So we have to adjust. He made a hell of a NFL history.
Yeah.
But so did the dude for the Giants that caught the helmet catch, bro.
Well, yeah, I can semi-agree with that.
Like, we overhyped Odell, and that made Odell underperform in situations.
I think,
that made him not work in Cleveland. That made him not work in the situations.
I just think that he got all his fame from the catch, but I'm not gonna say that he wasn't good. He was balling out.
I'm not saying that, but he's been overhyped his entire.
In terms of everyone that was with
his
him,
entire
Yes,
career.
I agree with
People
that.
were saying he was better than AB. People were saying he was better than Julio at the moment in time.
Yeah.
And dude, no. He's a good receiver.
But, yeah, so I just think
people were saying he won the Rams. He was the reason the Rams won the Super Bowl, dude.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying.
The Rams won the Super Bowl because of their defense.
Matt Stafford had a great game too, and Cooper Kupp.
But their defense.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, people overhyped Odell his entire career. I love OBJ, I always will, but we need to hit the brakes on it a little bit, bro. He's a good receiver, but he's not a top 10 receiver ever. He's not a top 20 receiver ever. He's not even a top 50 receiver ever. I can name 50 wide receivers all time better than Odell Beckham.
I probably could
Jr.
too, but damn.
He's not. That's not a bad thing. He's top 100 maybe. But we gotta stop saying
he's not a Hall of Famer.
No,
he's not a Hall of Famer.
No.
But no, I think,
and that's what I'm saying.
That was what I was saying.
There's 100 Hall of Fame wide receivers.
Yeah.
So people were saying, "Oh my God, Odell going to Baltimore is going to make them a Super Bowl contender." Are you crazy?
Well, I think they meant in terms of because the wide receiver core in Baltimore is super young.
Yes,
And
but then say that. Say it's because of those young guys, because of Bateman.
Well,
and
that's what
Flowers.
I was thinking. I was thinking that the reason why they were saying that
they
was
were
because that
bringing
he's a veteran.
The media was saying that they were a Super Bowl contender because they picked up Odell.
Right.
They could if they wouldn't have picked up Odell, the media's not saying this.
No.
He's a media-heavy receiver, and we need to stop.
That they brought him on because the wide receiver is extremely young, and they just picked a brand new wide receiver that's a dog.
Oh,
so,
he looks so good, dude. Zay looks so good.
You know, but no, I think Odell. I think it's over, man. I think you need to hang it up. I don't hate him. I think he's a great ambassador for the sport. I think that he definitely, you know. I think he was good. He wasn't bad, but you know, I think it's just time. I think you just keep getting hurt, and I don't want to see you limp off the field half the time anymore.
Yeah, he needs to hang him up. It's all good. It's not a bad thing, but people gotta really calm down, bro.
Yeah,
relax
for sure.
That's
what I was saying. I was saying that the fact that
there is people that think that Odell Beckham Jr. is a top 10 receiver ever, and you guys need to go get some mental help.
I don't think that.
Okay. Next game we had Chicago going to Tampa and lose to the Bucks. We both said the Bucks were going to win this game. Mm-hmm. I at first said the Bears, but then I switched up because I knew it was in Tampa.
I thought the Bucks were going to win, but not like that.
Dude, Tampa looks fantastic.
They look great.
Baker Mayfield, I'm going to say this right now, is having a better season as of week 2 than Deshaun Watson.
I think anyone can say that.
No. I'm saying statistically he is.
Yeah.
So, did the Browns make a mistake?
Did the Browns make a mistake trading for Deshaun Watson? Absolutely.
Or getting rid of even getting rid of Baker.
I will say I have always said this one thing about Deshaun Watson. I think that Deshaun Watson is probably one of the most overhyped, overrated quarterbacks right now.
Yeah.
I have never been I love him when he played for Clemson. I thought he was great in Clemson. I thought he was great.
I liked him on the Texans.
Too. But my God,
3 firsts.
He looks great on the Texans because there's no one else to fucking throw the ball. Excuse my language. But my God, you guys need to cool it down. He ends up getting this entire contract, $230 million guaranteed.
And got 3 first-round picks
for him.
The Texans.
I thought it was a complete steal. Yeah, I thought the Texans did great on that.
All right.
And I've always thought Deshaun Watson was extremely overhyped.
We're going to go back to Deshaun Watson in a minute we're going to go to that game. So next we have the Niners going into the Rams and beating the Rams. The Rams look very good this year, dude. They played with this Niners team the entire
and no Cooper Kupp.
Maybe we got to start putting them
the rookie wide receiver for the Rams. I don't know how to say his name.
Puka and Puka.
Yeah, something like that.
He's a goon. He's goated. 15
He's very
catches.
good. Looks very good.
But dude, the Rams looked very good against this studded. Oh God, the Niners are winning the Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah, because
CMC, bro. Oh my.
Well, because of Brock Purdy.
No.
He's gonna be a top 5 quarterback.
No.
He's gonna be a top 5 quarterback at the end of this year.
No.
For sure. Yes.
No.
He's number 1 at QBR.
No, it doesn't matter. He has Ayuk,
Debo, just say that.
Kittle, and McCaffrey.
Okay, but
you can put any one of the Okay,
I
can name 5 quarterbacks you put on that team in their Super Bowls.
But I can say that about the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh well, Patrick Mahomes is top 3 in QBR. Oh, because he has Travis Kelce.
He didn't have.
This is a third stringer from last year. This dude is amazing.
Dude.
This dude didn't miss a pass in the entire first quarter.
Dude,
are you kidding me?
Dude,
you can't just say because I Ayuk and Debo Samuel.
Patrick Mahomes. Mm-hmm. Is Brock Purdy better than Patrick Mahomes?
No.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, like this week or last week, or just overall?
Just Josh Allen in general. You're saying he's going to be a top 5 quarterback.
I think this year, no.
Joe Burrow.
Well, I don't know.
Not this season. In general, Joe Burrow.
In general, no. But
Justin Herbert.
No.
Jalen Hurts.
He will be.
Trevor Lawrence.
No. I think those two will definitely be the
Lamar Jackson.
Well, Lamar looks better this year.
So we can't, bro. If you put Trevor Lawrence on the Niners,
but what I'm saying is that the excuse is not valid. That's what I'm saying.
It is though. It's not an excuse. He's a great quarterback, but top 5's a fucking drag, bro. Top 5 is a pull.
I think
you can ride it, dog. But top five is a poll,
dude. He's number 1 in QBR in the last.
Dude, you know who?
In the last 6
who's 2-0?
games.
Baker Mayfield. Is he a top 5 quarterback because the Bucs are 2-0? No.
I mean, the way that he's playing, he looks great. I don't think he's gonna be a top 5 quarterback though.
Dude, I was about to throw this chair
I'm
through
saying,
my freaking wall.
Right, but
Baker's not even a top 10 quarterback.
The Bucs is that they're not playing anyone. They played the Bears. Who they play last week?
Hey, who did the Niners just play?
Who the Niners? Who just played the Rams?
Who's on the defense for the Rams besides Aaron Donald? Name one player.
Can you?
No.
Okay. Well, Bobby Wagner's not on there anymore.
That defense is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying it's an invalid, but he went and was.
I think you're just trying to find an excuse as to why he's not.
No, I like Brock Purdy.
But you just said you go. Well, they played the Rams, so they're terrible. You just said the Rams look good.
No, their defense is horrible. Is what I'm saying. Their offense looked fantastic against that great defense. Their offense played unbelievable. Matt Stafford.
But the other thing is too is that Brock Purdy's not playing scrubs. He's not playing anyone bad. He destroyed Tom Brady and the Bucs last year.
Bro,
you're really gonna say that he's not that good?
I'm not saying he's not that good.
He's gonna look, dude. I'm telling you,
he's a top 10 quarterback. He's not a top 5.
I think
I'll give you
I'm
top
not saying,
10.
Okay, I'm not saying right now. I'm not saying like as of right now, on this day.
At the end of the season, he's still top 10. He's not top 5.
I think that he will be. I think at the end of the season he will be. It just depends on how he does. I'm telling you.
Well, of course it's going to depend on how he does, but he's not going to be a top 5 quarterback at the end of the year.
I think he will.
He could be a top 5 quarterback in 2 years.
I think he'll. But here's the thing. I will make this fair. I think he'll be top 5, but he'll be number 5. Is that fair? Or no?
I think he's top
God.
7.
Move on.
Jalen Hurts.
Move on.
Jalen Hurts and Trevor Lawrence
dude, he's balling out.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is this, right? Okay, you agree that he's doing really good. Right?
Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me say this real quick so I don't get a bunch of shit and a bunch of hate from Niner fans.
Sure. Okay.
Brock Purdy's a good quarterback. I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying Brock Purdy's overrated. I'm not saying Brock Purdy. If anything, Brock Purdy's underrated by a lot of people, right? Well, we'll say that. Mm-hmm. He is in a very good situation. We do have to take that into consideration.
No,
I take it into consideration for Jalen Hurts too.
Correct.
Because he's in a great situation.
We can say that about a lot of them.
But we do have to think about just the pure upside. He has the upside. The upside's there. But we have not seen him deal with adversity yet in his career. That's my thing.
Well, it's really early still.
It doesn't matter. My feeling for the top 5 conversation, we have to see him deal with the problems of his best player getting hurt,
or somebody. He's lost a regular season game. He's won. But
he's had CMC his whole career, and he's had these guys.
See, there you go. Like you're saying,
you're not understanding this. No, yes, Chris. But what I'm saying is he has not dealt with the adversity that some of these other guys have dealt with. Mm-hmm. Like, dude, Trevor Lawrence last year went off with what receiver? Christian Kirk and who else?
Evan Ingram.
A tight end. Okay? Herbert. Let's go to Herbert. Last year, who were the
Palmer, Guyton.
Jalen Guyton got hurt last year.
Oh yeah.
Josh Palmer.
Everett.
Mike Williams got hurt. Keenan Allen got hurt. So think about that. Yeah. Joe Burrow has dealt with adversity too. He has not had an offensive line in his entire career. Okay, so
you're saying in terms of internal team. You're not saying in terms of opponent.
No. Internal team. Okay. He has not dealt with the adversity that these other quarterbacks have dealt with. That's why he's not on my top 5. Okay. That's why he's not going to get to it yet. Because I don't see these guys getting hurt because they're good. The Niners are fantastic. Brock Purdy's a great quarterback. They're going to win a Super Bowl this year.
Yep.
But for him to get...
in terms of what I'm seeing. I'm saying in terms of what I saw last year, and now what I've seen these last... Yes, he didn't go to the Super Bowl last year, but he also played the best defense and the best team that probably should have won it all last year. But I'm going back on the games I saw in the regular season last year and the 2 games that I've seen so far. He could definitely be a top 5 quarterback. He definitely could.
Could be.
Yeah,
is he though?
Could. No. Not right now, but I'm
saying
at the end of the year, I think that he might.
I still don't think he will be at the end of the year.
Well, we'll see.
I could say the end of next year. If they win the Super Bowl this year, he comes back next year and plays the same caliber of football and puts his team.
Okay.
Deal?
Deal.
I will agree with you on that. I will say he's a top.
I'm not
if
saying,
he does that, I will say he's a top 3 quarterback.
But I hope you're not. I hope you understand. I'm not saying right now.
Yes, I
I'm
understand.
saying at the end of this season, I think that you can put him up there. But he's number 5. He's not like 4 or 3 or 1. He's number
Mahomes
5.
is 1, and that's simple.
He's number
as that.
Yeah, of course. All right.
Next game, we got the Giants going into Arizona and beating the Cardinals. Dude, the Cardinals were blowing them out, and the Giants decided, oh, we're a good team. Let us just win this game.
Yeah, I didn't watch this game.
I did. Mason, bro.
Oh yeah, he's a Cardinal. Yeah. What the hell?
Dude.
Josh Dobbs.
No,
Josh
not
Dobbs,
even.
man.
Not even. I'm gonna say this. Congratulations, you guys are not gonna win a game this year, and Caleb Williams maybe is coming your way.
Not one.
Maybe 1, maybe 2, but
Caleb Williams not gonna go there. Remember he said he didn't want to play for anyone that's bad.
we'll see. We'll see.
Eli Manning.
They're gonna have 2 top 5 picks.
Oh yeah.
So
You think they'll be the worst one in the league?
it's either them or the Texans, and they have the Texans pick this year.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have the first pick no matter what, in my opinion. Either if it's the Texans or theirs.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get
I agree.
2 stars, and congratulations.
Yeah.
That's upside. You guys gotta look forward to your
That
future.
depends if Caleb and his dad are willing to
Even
go
if
to
Caleb,
Arizona.
even if Caleb Williams doesn't come out, bro, whatever. Go get the dude from North Carolina. That guy looks like a beast too.
He's a beast too. Or
And
Quinn Evers.
And
Quinn Evers
and
looks
you
good.
got Marvin Harrison coming out, bro. Come on, you
The
know.
guy from Texas looks good too.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna get drafted this year.
No. Next game, Jets go into Dallas and lose to the Cowboys. I knew this was going to happen. The Jets are going to fall apart now after the Aaron Rodgers loss. This game would have been a lot closer if Aaron Rodgers was there. Cowboys defense, I'm sorry to say this, but they look like the best defense in the NFL right now.
Well, because of one guy. Or 2 guys.
3.
3. Who's the third one?
Oh, what's his face? Their safety,
Diggs.
Parsons. They're having some other guys just step up too. Their other corners are stepping up too. They look good. Oh, Stephon Gilmore. And Gilmore.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was thinking of.
Sure,
Stephon Gilmore. They look good. Their defense looks
Yeah,
fantastic.
they look great.
Cowboys look good. Jets, figure something out with the quarterback and you guys will be okay. Give the ball to Breece Hall more. Simple.
Why not Colin Kaepernick?
No. Next game. The Commanders going to Denver and beat the Broncos. I called it.
I don't remember who I had winning.
You said Denver was
I
going to
said
win.
Denver?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I called this because, dude, okay, Denver, bro, you guys were beating them 21-3 going into halftime. You let them come back. I don't care if they missed a pass interference call at the end of the game. You guys should not let them come back. It is the Commanders. It is Sam Howell. And your defense is supposed to be top tier? Okay. Have fun. Have fun at the bottom of the AFC West, buddies. I hate the Broncos.
We all thought Commanders had a top 5 defense, I think, right?
Yeah, Russell Wilson looked great.
Russell Wilson looks good.
Russell
Looks
Wilson
like
looks
he's playing
great.
for and I didn't even get to see it about the last game, but Dak looks like he's playing for a job. They both do. They both look like
they're both playing good football.
Yeah, they look like they want to play for their job.
Next game, I was very close to getting this right. The Dolphins going to New England and beat the Patriots 24-17. I got this wrong, but I wasn't off by a long shot again. I took the Patriots back-to-back weeks, and it doesn't look like back picks for me at all because these games were close.
Yeah.
These games were close.
It was either these games are like completely like we know who's gonna win, or some of them. The only one I thought was gonna be as it was KC and Jacksonville. Was gonna be close, but I didn't think like that score.
That game sucked.
I do have a take on this game, and I'm telling you guys right now, Miami. I have 2 takes. Number 1, Miami's gonna win the AFC East. And I think do not be surprised if you see Miami in the AFC Championship game. I'm telling you right now.
Okay.
The
I
combination.
will give you AFC Championship. I don't think they win their division though.
I mean, who else is going to? Buffalo?
I think Bills will because Miami has to go to Buffalo in December this year.
I don't know. Not the way that Miami's playing. You got Tua.
It's week 2.
You know.
Let's pump the brakes for the Dolphins.
Dude, I'm just saying.
If they keep continuing this and they're
look
4-0, I will agree with everything you are saying right now.
Just don't be surprised if they win the division and they go to the
It wouldn't
AFC
shock.
Championship.
It wouldn't shock.
It wouldn't
me.
shock
It
anyone.
wouldn't
I
shock
don't think
me.
at this point. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Watt. I know Jalen Watt got hurt, but the combination of those 2 speedsters
Tyreek Hill, bro,
are unbelievable.
and you know what? And Tyreek Hill didn't even have that good of a game.
Yeah, and don't be even surprised.
And I did say that if you guys want to go back to my last podcast, put that snippet in. I did say Tyreek Hill was gonna not have a crazy game like he did last week.
No, and I was gonna say this too last week too. I was like, don't be surprised if we see a wide receiver win the MVP this year. Justin Jefferson, they could definitely. I'm gonna say Tyreek Hill could definitely this year, but
He could.
It's
He definitely could.
He's gonna go to a quarterback, but
Yeah,
seeing a wide receiver would be different.
It's the quarterback will work. All right, Monday night we had the Saints going to Carolina to beat the Panthers. This game was very boring.
I didn't watch it.
I
watched the other game.
I watched both. I put a little multi-view on and watched both. The Saints looked good. Chris Olave had a hell of a catch. Oh my God, one-handed catch. Like, oh bro, you're so good. Michael Thomas looks fantastic. I don't really have too much to say. Bryce Young, you got kind of slapped because their defense is good.
He's a rookie.
He looks good though.
Gotta give him some.
Next game. Oh, bro, Chris, we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, this is a sad little.
So we have. We'll get to him in a second.
Okay.
We have the Browns going to Pittsburgh and lose to the Steelers. The Steelers defense had 2 touchdowns. Your offense looks horrible.
I had the Steelers actually winning this game.
I think I did too.
I think I had Pittsburgh winning.
I think
Kenny Pickett would not do bad.
I think I did too.
And he looked bad. He didn't look good.
But the Browns do have a good D. We got Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah is him. Myles Garrett is him. Their D line is good. They're a good defense. Pittsburgh's defense looks like Pittsburgh's defense again.
Looks like TJ Watt.
TJ Watt had a great game. Minka had a great game. I hope you're okay, Minka. Hope you're good because he's having some chest problems.
Yeah, he's having some.
We really gotta say.
But we all know why.
We really gotta say a big prayer for Nick Chubb. That injury was very, very brutal.
Yeah.
This is bigger than football for everybody.
Yeah.
Browns fans, bro, I'm so sorry for you guys. This sucks. This is the second time this has happened to him in his football career. Happened to him at Georgia. Same knee.
Same knee.
So
the same knee that he destroyed.
I hope Nick Chubb can be Nick Chubb again.
He'll never be the same.
He's out for the year. But get well soon, Nick Chubb. The football world feels it for you, bro, and this sucks. Browns, go get Kareem Hunt.
Again?
Why not? Why not? Keep that run game going.
Yeah.
He's talking to him tomorrow. He has a call. I think it was
probably
today.
sign him.
So I think they're gonna pick Kareem Hunt back up, which is good for you guys. Your guys' defense looks fantastic this year.
Yeah, they look great.
I love the Browns defense this year.
Yeah,
I love it.
I like Cleveland. I think Cleveland's gonna definitely.
Deshaun Watson looks horrible.
Well, that's what I was saying. I think that Deshaun Watson has been the most overrated quarterback.
Browns fans, I wouldn't.
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't take it too much to heart. I love your football team. Your guys' defense is fantastic. Nick Chubb opened your offense up, and this game he got hurt, so wasn't able to really open the offense up anymore. So I think Deshaun Watson has a better weeks in coming because they're going to get a running back to open this up. Their backup running back looked fantastic though. Ford, he had a good game. But you guys had 2 defensive touchdowns. You're not going to win a game when you have 2 touchdowns on the defense.
No, especially
in the
way that Deshaun Watson looked.
Yeah. It was a good week. We had a lot of injuries, man. God,
a lot of sad injuries this week.
We thought
week 1 was sad with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Nick Chubb's, bro. That was.
I don't think he'll ever be the same.
It's sad to say.
I wouldn't be surprised to hear like Cameron said. This is the same knee when he was in college that he completely. Destroyed, tore like.
I will say this: if you guys have not seen the injury, I wouldn't go watch it.
I saw it. I'm not very squirmish because that's kind of going to be my profession.
Yeah,
so.
I'm not squirmish either. But if you're okay with seeing bad things like bad breaks or anything, I would go watch it in slow motion.
It's a lot of
watch his right
ligament
leg.
damage and cartilage. It's probably gonna be some cartilage and it's not
muscle damaged muscles too.
Definitely, it's gonna be ligament, cartilage, all that good stuff. Yeah, so we'll probably see, but that's nasty.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. All right.
I thought he snapped his freaking femur. I was like, oh my god.
Week 3 coming up around the corner. The Giants are going to San Francisco and playing the Niners. I got the Niners by landslide in this game.
As I do.
They're going to be able to contain Daniel Jones from running the ball, and Barkley is out. We didn't talk about that. I forgot. Saquon Barkley hurting his ankle again.
I have a
2 to 4 weeks.
I have a
2 to 4 weeks for him.
With this too. I'm done with Saquon. I can't anymore. I'm not saying in terms of talent. I'm saying in terms of the fact that he is just not reliable.
He gets injured so much.
He is unavailable every beginning of the season. And it's either that he's gone for like 4 weeks and they go bad, or he's gone for the entire year and he's not playing. This is why they did not sign him. This is why they didn't give him his big contract, and I said it. I told everyone. I said because he's not reliable.
He hasn't.
You can't pay someone.
I don't think Saquon Barkley has had a full season under his belt.
He hasn't. He's played like 30 games. 30, 35 games, and I'm done. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, so I'm going to go Niners. What's your prediction?
I have the 49ers also.
I think they win by quite a bit in this game.
I think it's probably going to be like...
I'll watch it, but it's not going to be close in my opinion.
10 maybe.
Next game, we got the Broncos going to Miami and playing the Dolphins. I got the Dolphins. It's in Miami in September. That's another reason why. But the Dolphins are a better team. They're going to win this game.
Yep.
I think the Broncos score a lot, though. I think their offense looks good. I think their offense has sparks. But I think Miami's offense...
I think it'll be close. I'm going to go with...
I'm going to say 27-24 Dolphins.
I'll go with that also. I was going to say 28-24, but...
Next game, we got the Patriots going to New York and playing the Jets. I'm going to go with the Pats in this game. The Jets could win this game, but I'm going to go with the Pats here.
I'm going to go with New York.
Okay.
I'm going to go with New York.
It's not a bad take. I can't even argue it because I could see it.
Yeah, I think New York, but I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's probably going to be like... I think it's probably going to be like 14-10.
All right, then we got the Texans going to Jacksonville playing the Jags. Again? Didn't this happen in week 1 already?
The Jaguars played the Texans in week 1? Did they? I think they did.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to go with the Jags.
I'm going to go with the Jags.
I'm going to move on from that. Why did we do that again, NFL? Okay. Next, we got the Titans going to Cleveland and playing the Browns. I'm going to lean towards the Browns in this game. Because for 2 reasons. Their defense looked fantastic against the Steelers and made Najee look like a scrub. Made the Steelers' run game not do anything. So I think Derrick Henry struggles. And Denzel Ward is a hell of a corner. So I think he's going to be able to stop those deep balls, and they're going to be able to kind of key in on that. And I don't think the Titans' defense is going to be able to stop Cooper, bro. I think Coop has a big game.
I think this is probably going to be...
I can see it going either way, though.
I'm actually going to go with Tennessee. I think it's probably going to be like another field goal winning game. It's probably going to be like...
I can see it's going to OT.
It's probably going to be like 17-14.
I can see this game going to overtime.
Sure.
Yeah. Next game...
I'm going to go Tennessee.
I'm going to go Cleveland. Next game, we got the Falcons going to Detroit playing the Lions. I got the Lions.
You know what? Give me Atlanta.
3-0.
Give me Atlanta.
3-0?
Yes.
I'm going to go Detroit.
I don't believe in the Lions' run defense. I don't.
Oh, neither do I. But they're not going to stop the Lions.
True.
You just said how...
I don't know. I think.
You said you didn't believe in the Falcons' defense yet, and they're going against one of the best offenses last year. And
you know what? I'll go with Detroit.
I'm going with Detroit. I think Detroit's going to...
But don't be surprised if Atlanta wins this game.
Next game, we got the Saints going to Green Bay and playing the Packers. I'm going to take the Packers at home. The Packers are looking good. The Saints are looking good too, but I don't see the Saints starting 3-0. I just don't see it. I'm going to go Green Bay in this game. Next game, we got the Bills going to Washington and playing the Commanders. I'm going to go with the Bills here. The Commanders drop one here.
I would not. This is probably one of those weird games.
If I'm a Vegas bettor, I would stay away from that Saints and Packers game.
I would too.
But the Bills and Commanders, I would stay away from as well.
I'll probably pick Buffalo, but I would not be surprised if Washington makes it.
All right.
I wouldn't.
We got the Chargers going to Minnesota playing the Vikings. I'm going to go with the Vikings.
Wow, you have no faith.
No, I have a lot of faith. But I've been wrong back-to-back weeks, so guess what? I'm gonna flip my thing, and if I'm wrong, I'll be happy. But if I'm right, I'll get whatever. I'll just go with the Chargers. Whatever. I'll go with my boys.
I can see why, in terms of a statistic standpoint, the pass defense for the Chargers have been absolutely
Justin
terrible.
Jefferson's gonna eat us alive.
Addison and Jefferson were probably gonna go for like 150 each.
But are they gonna be able to stop us offensively?
That's what I was about to say.
This is going to be a shootout.
The defense on Minnesota is not good either. So
this is going to be a shootout. This is going to be a high-scoring football game. If the Chargers win, they win by a touchdown. If we lose by a field goal.
I know that I'm a fan, but unbiasedly, I think the Chargers will probably pull it off.
Full bias, Chargers are going to win by 50.
Yeah, but unbiased, I'm going to go... probably another high-scoring game, probably like 30.
If we lose,
33-28.
If we lose, we lose by a field goal.
I think.
If we win, we win by a touchdown.
We've lost we've lost by 5 points in both games.
Yeah. So next game we got the Colts going to Baltimore playing the Ravens. I think the Colts are going to play them tight, but I think the Ravens win this game.
I think the Ravens win.
But I think it's going to be a tight game.
This is one. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of weird ones that.
If Anthony Richardson plays, it's going to be a close game. If he doesn't, the Ravens are going to dominate.
Yeah.
Next game, the Panthers go to Seattle play the Seahawks. I'm going Seattle
Same.
by a long shot.
Yep.
Next, we got the Bears going to Kansas City playing the Chiefs. I got the Chiefs. Next, we got the Cowboys going to Arizona playing the Cardinals. Cowboys. Next, we got the Steelers going to Vegas and playing the Raiders. I'm going to go with the Raiders.
Give me Vegas.
I'm going to go with the Raiders.
I'm going with Vegas.
I'm going to go with the Raiders here.
I'm going with the
Next
same way.
one, we got the Eagles going to Tampa and playing the Bucks.
We have two games on Monday again. Are they're going to keep doing that?
Not all year, only a couple weeks. Next,
okay.
we got the Eagles going to Tampa playing the Bucks. I'm going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Monday Night Football at home to beat the Eagles. Because let's be real, guys, the Eagles have not looked good. You can go with the Eagles. I don't care. I'm riding Bay on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let them cook.
So you notice how you said your response really loud? Philadelphia. Philadelphia's going to wipe them.
Okay. Rams go to Cincinnati, play the Bengals. This is where we're going to see if the Rams are legit.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Rams.
Oh, my God. Really?
We don't know if Burrow's playing. We don't know if Burrow's there.
Who's the backup for Cincinnati?
I actually don't know. I can't tell you. Let me look.
I don't know. This game's going to be a little bit weird. Let me,
Quarterback, Joe Burrow. Will Greer. Like I said,
who?
If Burrow's not playing, give me the Rams. Give me the Rams.
I'll back that.
Give me the Rams.
give me
If
the
Burrow's
Rams.
there,
Give me the
give me the
It's
Bengals.
not only Burrow, though. I think Cincinnati has just looked completely flat as a whole. So, I'll take the Rams. Sure. Yeah. But not by a lot, though. Maybe by like a touchdown.
All right, college football. I'm not talking about every single game. I'm sorry.
You
guys.
don't have to.
We're
going to talk about the important stuff.
The week was kind of for college football this week. Next weekend, though, ladies and gentlemen, this coming Saturday, if you guys are not big college football fans,
this is the week to start getting into it.
This is the week to watch.
This is the week to start getting into it.
What did you think about the Colorado game?
I watched the whole entire thing, and it made me realize that they're not going to beat Oregon next week.
Oh, yeah. It's sad.
They're not going to beat Oregon. It's not because of the fact that that Travis Hunter's probably not going to be there.
I still don't think they wouldn't beat Oregon with him anyways.
I don't think they even would. Yeah, I don't like you said. I don't even think they beat him with him.
Yeah.
Oregon just looks.
They're at home too.
They look
It's
dominant.
hard.
Yeah, it's in Eugene.
It's hard to go to Eugene and win. So I'm gonna go Oregon in that game. Obviously,
Yeah, I'm
not
gonna
gonna give a prediction for every college football game.
No.
We're gonna do the main ones, the big ranked fights,
Yep.
and maybe one that we kind of like little fights we like.
Mm-hmm.
Travis Hunter, please get well soon, bro.
Do we know what is injured? Because I heard
No,
that it was.
I think it's 2 to 3 weeks though.
I heard it was a rib and something with his liver.
Yeah,
That's what I heard. I don't know for sure.
I think
but,
he broke it. Not broke a rib. I think he got a bruise or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Either way.
Get well soon though, Trav.
Yeah.
You're a goat, bro. We love you.
Yes.
All right, we got Florida State going to Clemson, playing Clemson. I'm gonna go Florida State this game. They are number 4 in the country. Clemson's not ranked, but Clemson is a good team. Same division.
Yeah, it's very
Or same
weird to see
conference, sorry.
Clemson not ranked.
But I'm gonna go Florida State. Actually, you know, no. I'm gonna call an upset here. I'm gonna go with Clemson in this game because Florida State's quarterback got hurt last week.
Give me Florida State.
I'm gonna go Clemson in this game because I guess just because
Give me the Seminoles.
Just because Florida State's quarterback went down, and I like Florida State.
Yeah.
Next one we have
A&M,
UCLA.
A&M is playing Auburn. I'm a huge Texas A&M
Hold
fan.
on, I'll get to it.
I'm just letting you guys know.
I'll get to it. Colorado going to Oregon. We both got Oregon.
I got Oregon.
UCLA going to Utah.
Okay, so in terms of...
I'm going to go with my Bruins, baby.
I'm going to go with that also, not because I'm a UCLA fan, but I'm going to just go because of the fact that UCLA has kind of owned Utah in a little way.
I'm going to go UCLA.
But
It's going to be a close game. I got my Bruins. I'm riding them.
it's hard to win in Salt Lake.
Go Bruins, baby.
So
But we do have Auburn going to A&M, playing Texas A&M. I got Texas A&M.
give me A&M.
I got A&M. Then we have Ole Miss going to Bama. I'm going Ole Miss. Alabama does not look good this year.
Who do you think I have winning?
Ole Miss.
Roll Tide.
Oh, you don't say that on this podcast.
It's Roll Tide.
I'm going.
I think Bama needs a win here. I think they definitely need a win. I think they're hungry.
Miss. We got Duke going to UConn. Duke's going to win. Miami going to...
I am shocked at the fact how great Duke looks.
Dude, they
look
great. They have next weekend? Notre Dame. At home.
That's going to be a great game.
Next we have Oregon State going to Washington State. This is going to be a good game. I can see this kind of going to OT. I can see this being a very good game. I'm going to go Oregon State.
Give me the Cougars. Give me Washington.
Really?
Yep.
I'm going to go Oregon State.
It's hard to win there. It's really Washington State is really good at home.
Yeah, but the thing is they're not big distances from each other. It's not like they're going...
No, but so I'm just saying.
I'm going to go Oregon State. I think it's going to be a good game. No,
I think Washington takes it.
We got U of A going to Georgia. I'm going U of A. I'm just kidding. Georgia's going to win. Iowa going to Penn State. I'm doing this one last, by the way.
Okay.
Iowa going to Penn State.
Yeah.
Honestly, my honest opinion is I could see this being a very good game.
Be careful.
But I'm going to go Penn State.
Thank you.
But I can see it being a good game. Like I'm not saying this is not going to be a bad game. This is going to be a good game.
Give me the Nittany Lions. They're going to blow out Iowa.
I don't think they'll blow them out. It's going to be a good game, though.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's going to be a blowout.
I think they beat them by like 10 points.
Yeah.
But, all right, Chris. We got my game of the week.
I think this is everyone's game of the week.
Ohio State.
Unless you're a Texas fan, Texas and Baylor.
Ohio State going to Notre Dame. Give me the Fighting Irish, baby. Give me the fight. I'm a Notre Dame fan, dude.
I know.
Give me my Irish. I like UCLA and Notre Dame. Those are my top two.
A&M and UCLA.
Give me my Irish. Let's go and beat Ohio State, baby. Give me my Irish. That's my.
Is it in Indiana? Indiana? Oh.
Yes.
Ugh.
Give me my Irish.
I don't know. Oh God. I'm gonna go. I gotta go with Ohio State.
Okay.
I have to.
Fair. That's gonna be such a good game.
That's gonna be a great game, though. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk about the NBA coming up around the corner, Chris.
Sure.
We have both our teams are in the same building. He's a Clippers fan. I am a Laker fan. How do you think your boys are gonna do this year, bro?
Well, I already know that Kawhi's probably gonna hurt his knee or whatever, and Paul George will probably ball out. I've been watching some of his workouts.
Have you been watching the podcast? His pod?
Yeah.
I have too. I like his pod. He's a good pod.
The workouts that he's been doing.
I'm going to pass you, though, Paul George. I'm coming for you.
The workouts that he's been doing are absolutely incredible, and he looks like that he's hungry and he just wants to fucking win.
He needs to stay healthy.
But Kawhi Leonard, I love the man. I loved him before I loved him when he was in San Antonio, but by God, dude, you need to...
He needs to go on the LeBron regimen.
You need to, figure it out.
LeBron regimen.
What is that?
Where he spends $1 million on his body a year. He needs to invest in himself.
But it's either the fact that you need to market, because here's the thing: Kawhi Leonard, we all know, is a very weird personal guy. Yeah. But the thing is that if you're not gonna market the team and you're not gonna be that guy that's gonna be like, oh yeah, go to Clippers games, you need to start freaking playing.
Yeah.
I'm getting over it. You don't market the team. You want to hear this? Listen to this. Kawhi Leonard, when he won the championship with Toronto, he played every single game, 24 games in the playoffs. Do you know how many games he's now played for the Clippers for the playoffs?
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt. We have a call coming in.
You know, a call?
It is from Mason. He said he has a hot take for the podcast.
Oh, God.
So let's see what he has for you guys.
Anyway, in conclusion, Kawhi if he doesn't want to do all this marketing and basically steal from the Clippers, don't do it.
Okay. Well, I got Mason on the phone, guys. What's up, broski?
What's up, man?
What you got for me? I don't know if I'll be able to get you on. So hold on, I'll flip this real quick. There he is, guys. There he is. All right, what do you got for us, Mace? What do you got? What's your hot take for the week for football?
The Cardinals are beating the Cowboys.
Hang up the phone.
37-10.
Hurry, hang up the phone.
37-10.
Hang up the phone.
Why do you think this? Why do you think this is gonna happen?
There's no way Cowboys are 3-0, and there's no way Cardinals are
Can you hang up the phone?
They're gonna make some dumb win. They're gonna have a dumb win.
And this is the one they beat Dallas.
I think it'll be
There's
30.
your guys'
It ain't gonna be by 4 touchdowns.
I'm out.
Connor's gonna score twice, and Marquise Brown is gonna score once.
Nope, I'm out. Bye, Mason.
No? Okay.
Oh my God, what a take.
Okay.
What a take.
Anyway, what I was saying is just if you're not gonna market the team for Kawhi Leonard, you just need you gotta play. You know, I'm over it. But what I was saying is that he played for all 24 playoff games for Toronto. You know how many games he's played for the Clippers?
Like 15.
26
Well,
in 5 years.
I have a proposition for you, Chris. So since you're upset with your Clippers and you're having some trouble, with your guys playing and stuff, you can always come over to this team. This will look great on you. Purple and gold. It's a Kobe jersey.
Can I hold it?
You can hold it. If you throw it on the ground, I'm going to kill you. And we
I
will
gotta-
fight on
I
live.
won't throw it on the
I
ground.
will put you in a headlock on live podcast.
No, I'd rather not. I'd rather not. No, I'm good. I'd rather be a Pistons fan than be a Lakers fan.
Pistons?
Yeah.
Don't you ever talk about that fraudulent franchise.
I'd rather be a Kings fan.
Kings?
Yeah.
At least we got 17 titles. We're going to win number 18 this year. Laker Nation, we are here.
We've never
Laker
been,
Nation.
we've only been to one conference final. So
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
dog. Laker Nation, let's win number 18 this year. Let's beat the Celtics. Let's do this thing. Basketball is here, guys. Around the corner. We are 2 weeks away. 2 weeks.
Preseason starts.
Who wins MVP this season, Chris? You got Jokic. You got Embiid. You got a dark horse with James Harden having a comeback season. You got Jimmy Butler. You got Steph Curry. You got Giannis. You got LeBron.
I got none of those guys.
You got Anthony Edwards.
No. I already know who I have.
You have
Do you want me to just say it? Instead of...
Trey Young.
No.
Is he well known? Jalen Brunson.
Give me Jason Tatum.
Ew.
Jason Tatum.
Nope. Not happening.
Dark horse for MVP?
Nope.
Jason Tatum.
Who's winning MVP though?
Who's winning MVP?
Who's winning MVP?
My dark horse is Jason Tatum, but I think in terms of who I think is the favorite, I'm going to go back-to-back.
Embiid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back-to-back.
My dark horse is Anthony Davis if he stays healthy.
Which he won't.
And my MVP this year is Giannis.
Okay.
Giannis Antetokounmpo
Giannis is my number 2.
is going to win MVP this season.
But don't be surprised if Jokic is back in there.
Yeah, he's going to be. And then, honestly, I got Steph in the mix this year, too.
Sure.
I got Steph in the mix this year, too. I think Chris Paul is going to help a lot.
Yep.
That we're seeing people don't like it. I'm not a fan, but it just depends how they use him in the system.
Yeah. Anthony Edwards could definitely be up there, too. Dude looks like a monster.
You know who else could kind of make a push for it is Shea.
SGA.
Could be a very, very little,
Don't talk to me about that guy.
a little sneaky little. I love SGA.
I bet you do.
I love
I
SGA.
bet you do.
You wish you still had him.
I fucking wish I still had him.
I mean, you guys try to win a title.
Yeah, how'd that pan out?
Not good because you're not going to win one. So
We will probably
baseball. We got
60.
the postseason coming up in 2 weeks, something like that.
What's today? The 19th?
19th.
So that would be
Something.
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today. Braves. Please let the Dodgers win the World Series and get hurt this year.
They're not going to.
Thank you.
They're not going to.
I want my
I'm a Dodgers fan too, but
Dodgers are winning the World Series. They're beating the Orioles in the World Series this year. That's my prediction.
I got the Braves beating the Orioles in 5 games.
We both got the Orioles, so maybe the Orioles are going to win the whole thing.
Well, they look great.
Maybe the Orioles win the whole thing.
But
what are the odds of that, though?
probably
Who
gonna
in the
be-
hell would have predicted that last year?
I already know what the championship series will be. It's probably going to be in the NL. It's probably going to be Braves, Dodgers, and then for the AL, it's probably going to be Rays and Baltimore.
Rays?
Rays and Baltimore.
Aren't they going to they'll play each other, I think.
No, because if they're number 1 and number 2,
The Rays aren't number 2.
they have to be. No?
No.
They're not doing it like that?
No, I don't.
Oh. I thought they do it differently now.
MLB.
Oh, that was for COVID, right?
Playoff picture. So the playoff picture right now is the Rangers and Twins. Winner of that plays the Astros. And then the Rays and the Blue Jays. Winner of that plays the Orioles.
Oh, okay. So then it would probably be Texas and Baltimore.
I think it's Texas, Baltimore, and then,
And then-
the Dodgers play the winner of the Cubs and the Brewers, and the Braves play the winner of the Phillies and Diamondbacks.
So Braves, Dodgers.
Braves, Dodgers, Orioles, Rangers. Or Orioles Astros.
And then I think Braves and Baltimore, and I think the Braves win in 5 games. I would not be surprised if there's a sweep.
I'm gonna go Dodgers beat the Braves in 7. I'm gonna say the Orioles beat the Rangers in 5. And then I'm gonna say the Dodgers beat the Orioles in 6.
I hope.
That's what I want. That's what I want to
but
happen.
I don't think so.
But
I would love that.
it's been a great podcast, broski. We did it.
Do you have any questions?
I do. You ready for them?
I am ready.
All right.
What do you got from me?
So
We actually got this done a little bit sooner.
Yes, we did. We have is Tua turn the ball over legit.
Is he legit?
Is he legit?
I'm gonna go with he could, because he also has Tyreek Hill and Jay Long.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he could.
Situational.
But I don't think, in terms of, is he legit? Like, is he like a superstar, or he's just like really good?
Is he him? Is he him? Is he?
He's getting there.
Is he a MVP candidate? Is he him?
I don't think MVP candidate, but I think that he can definitely be
Top 5?
Top. He has a chance.
Dude,
But I
that
think-
grasping that past those top 5 is just kind of hard because those quarterbacks in that top 5 are just
Oh, it's all in the AFC, but
Jalen.
no,
Hurts.
I think that, like, my prediction, I don't see the Dolphins losing the division, and I think they go to the championship game.
Okay.
I think Tua's great. I think he's really good. Just gotta stay on the field and make sure that his weapons are not hurt. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think he's legit. I think he's great.
Okay.
He was legit in Alabama.
What's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is probably gonna be baseball.
What's your favorite sport to watch on TV?
Baseball.
Okay. Same for play, right? Baseball.
Uh-huh.
And then what is your favorite sports memory?
In terms of what, like professional or like?
No, we'll go with yourself. For you, what is
Or you want to go both?
We can do both. We'll
Okay,
do both.
so
we'll do yours first. You first.
Professional. Okay, so for me, when I probably when I threw that no hitter in the tournament when I was probably like 14, 15. I threw a no hitter and
my favorite.
I threw 130 pitches.
My favorite was on my AAU basketball team, and I dropped 46 points in Vegas.
46 points?
In Vegas.
Damn.
That was probably my favorite because that put us into the finals. We lost in the finals. We got spanked. We got
46. Damn.
We got absolutely destroyed in the finals. But yeah, probably 46. That's probably my favorite moment. And then watching is going to be actually I'll go attending. We'll do attending instead of watching on TV.
Attending. Okay.
Attending.
Mine is probably going to be I don't know if you guys know, but the Kings and the Clippers last year had a double overtime game, and it was like 167 to 166, the second highest scoring game of all time. I was there, and the best part is I was there, and I threw up like 3 hours before I got to the game, and I was so sick.
I've been to some legendary events in my life.
Yep.
I went last year to the Chargers-Dolphins game, which was a shootout.
I went to 2 Chargers games.
I had some stomach problems too before that game, actually.
Is that like our thing?
And then that's not my favorite though.
Okay.
My favorite game it happened in 2020. I went to a Laker game, and it just happened to be the first game the Lakers had back after Kobe passed away.
Oh, okay.
That was.
I remember you sending me pictures of that.
That was the most. I'll just say emotional. I'll do like most emotional. That's the most emotional thing I've ever been to in my life.
Yeah.
Like sports wise. That was the most moving thing I've ever seen. Unbelievable. And then my favorite, like, non-emotional thing was the Raiders-Charger game in Vegas for the Chargers to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
And we lost, but still, that game was so fun. My dad's a Raider fan, so it made it even, like, better. You know, we've always had that little rivalry between us.
Yeah. My mom is a Raiders fan.
Yeah, so that game was amazing, dude. I loved it. I was at that game with my dad and my sister and her fiance, who are all Raider fans, and me and my mom, who are Charger fans. It was awesome. That was a great time.
Yeah, I don't know about emotional. I think emotionally, I was there when Kawhi's first game. I went to that after he got hurt.
That's cool.
I remember that. I was so happy to see him. He looked great, and he dropped like 30 something.
Yeah, and then I was also at a game. I went to a Laker game when Lillard dropped 60 on us. I was there when that happened. I've seen Lillard play the Lakers.
Where do you think he's gonna go?
We can get into that. Miami. I think it gets
I
done.
think that's the only place that he's probably gonna go to.
Or honestly,
If you say, don't say the Lakers.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the Knicks.
I was thinking Knicks.
I could see that happening. with
I'm not
Brunson.
gonna be shocked.
Or if Jaylen Brown gets traded,
I was just gonna say, don't be surprised if he goes to Boston.
or Jaylen Brown, they'd have to trade Jaylen Brown though.
And hey, don't even be surprised if he goes to the Clippers.
No,
Don't be
you
surprised.
just said don't say the Lakers, and then you said
Don't
the
be
Clippers.
surprised. Do it because we had Paul George for Damian Lillard,
I wouldn't do it if I'm the Blazers.
or if a bunch of picks.
I would want what's his face from you guys, young guard,
Bones Highland.
Bones Highland for that with that too,
Yeah, he's a dog.
and you guys wouldn't do that.
Um,
I just think the Miami situation.
I think
fits
Miami's
perfectly.
just the best fit for
You
him.
know what the Blazers do? Trade him to a horrible team. They trade him to Toronto.
Yeah, they
trade him to the Raptors.
They trade him to like Sacramento.
Or Sacramento's good.
Oh, Sacramento's good now.
They trade they trade him to the Wizards
Yeah, Detroit.
or the Pistons or the
yeah.
Pacers. The Pacers would be kind of dope.
Pacers.
But
yeah.
they got Tyrese. He wouldn't be able to play the 2 guard. He's too much of a point guard.
Yeah, but I think. I mean, we can him and then James Harden's still up in the air right now too.
Yeah.
I think that in terms of basketball or the NBA, if the 76ers can figure out a way to finally have to reconcile,
To stay healthy and stuff.
reconcile with James Harden and have Joel Embiid healthy, I have them winning the entire thing.
That's his take. Is them winning the thing. I still go with my Lakers or the Nuggets.
Of course, but
Or the Nuggets.
I think the 76ers or the Nuggets again. Maybe the Suns too. I don't know. I mean, they all look. There's just every team is.
I'm not
stacked.
saying Phoenix because they're not deep enough. They're not deep enough to beat the
not.
Lakers or the
But the
Nuggets.
Clippers will go all the way this year.
Okay.
No.
It's your
Kawhi Leonard will win MVP.
Uh-huh.
And they'll win.
And Paul
And
George.
they'll play the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals and win in 4 games.
Uh-huh.
And then they'll play.
That's a home game for us
and then
every
they'll-
game.
and
You're
then
not
they'll play-
beating us at home every
It's
game.
a home game for all. It's a home game for us
It's
too.
a home game for us the entire time. We're going to have more fans.
It's a
in
home game for us too. What do you mean?
We're going to have more fans in that building than you are in every single one of those games. If it's the Lakers and Clippers in the playoffs, the Lakers are
Yeah, and you're
going
gonna see a record attendance be crying on the floor when you guys get swept.
We won't get swept. We ain't getting swept by the
You guys got swept last year. What do you mean?
Not by the Clippers, we won't be.
You probably will.
We get swept by the Clippers. What do you want to bet on this?
You guys can't beat us in the regular season.
What do you want to bet on this?
Bet what?
What do you want to bet?
Money? You want to bet money?
I want to bet a wager.
What's the wager?
I want to bet you that if the Lakers... Okay, I got this.
Okay.
If the Lakers get swept by the Clippers this year...
Sure.
You
Are you saying in the playoffs?
Yeah,
Or are you saying regular season?
playoffs.
Okay.
You have to wear, on this podcast, an entire Lakers outfit.
Oh my god.
All Laker shit. Laker pants, Laker jersey,
Okay,
Laker hat.
okay.
And if it's the opposite, I have to
You
wear
have to do
all
that.
Clippers stuff.
Okay.
Is that a deal?
All right. I'll do it. That's if we even make the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
If that happens, all Laker get up. I even have Kobe shoes in there, and we are having you on this podcast, and I want you to talk nothing but good about the Lakers and tell how good of an organization they are, what a great franchise, and how you would love to be a fan of the team.
I hope my dad doesn't watch it.
And
my
I will-
dad will kill me.
And I'll do the opposite. Me too. If my dad saw me in Clippers shit, I'd get kicked out of my house. So I might have to do that after I move out.
Yeah, let's do it.
And then
If even is it any series or does it have to be the conference final?
any series.
Any series.
Any
Okay.
series.
So if we meet like in the first round,
Vice versa, yeah. If we sweep you guys though, you got it. You got Laker fit.
If we sweep you, you have to wear all my Lakers shit or my Clipper shit.
Yeah, that's
I have
fine.
a bunch of shit.
You're telling me.
Oh yeah.
I
I
have
have
a-
an old like Chris
I
Paul
have
jersey,
a-
dude. You're fucked.
I have an old Kobe jersey. I have an old Pau Gasol jersey.
all of them,
I got a
man.
Ron
I have a
Artest
Jamal
jersey.
Crawford jersey.
I got a Derek Fisher jersey.
You know what jersey I have? I have Kyle Farmer.
I have a Dwight Howard jersey.
Oh, that's weird.
A Lakers Dwight
Did you have
Howard
a-
jersey.
Wait, the first time or the second?
Yes, the first time. I'll make you
worst
put
time.
that bitch on.
The worst time.
I don't have my dad in here too.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah, we're doing
When
it.
yeah, we're doing it.
We're doing it.
I'm
All right,
down.
bet. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everything. Thanks for being on the podcast, broski. We did it.
Thank you for
This-
having
this
me.
went through. We're good.
I hope you guys don't dislike me. I hope I can return soon. So
Be ready for the poll this week, ladies and gentlemen. On Saturday, on my Instagram story, I'm having the poll for my co-host of the podcast. So
there's only one.
it is going to be 2.
Oh, two. Okay.
It's going to be 2 people.
All right.
If it's my dad and somebody else, we will figure something out.
Yeah.
But I really do appreciate everyone for tuning in.
Hopefully you guys vote for me. It's not a big deal if you don't, but
Thank you guys for listening, viewing, subscribing, and all the love and support in the last episode. And again, sorry for what happened last week.
yeah,
I'm just gonna say it happens.
the
nothing
file
we can do about
corrupted,
it.
and then I got COVID, and I was like,
We're
oh,
gonna
God.
fix it. We got it fixed. We're here.
Yep.
We're gonna be back next week. I'll have maybe somebody else on, maybe him. I don't know. It might just be
Yeah.
me. I don't know.
I'm totally down to come back.
We will see who it is. It might be my co-host. So whoever wins that is going to be my guest next week.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate
I
it.
appreciate-
I appreciate you guys watching.
Yes,
and,
sir. Thank you guys for
hopefully I come
tuning in. I appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of your night. It's your boy K Storm,
back. And your boy Chris.
and we out, boys. Peace.